Off the coast of Florida, gambling once left the shore on what were called cruises to nowhere. These ships sailed just far enough into international waters so casinos could operate outside US law. One of the biggest names was the Island Breeze, part of the SunCruz Casino fleet, created by Gus Boulis. But success came with enemies. Behind the slot machines and card tables was a story of shady deals, mob connections, and betrayal. The Island Breeze wasn't just a casino on the water, it became tied to one of Florida's most notorious true crime stories. Nearly 4 in the morning, and we are pre-dawning an abandoned casino boat here in Florida.
We have to get our stuff out the car. It's 4 a.m. Rise and shine.
You guys know about the portable ladder though. It extends and everything.
I love the urban explorer adventure life. You meet people constantly, you meet locals in different places, they show you these cool places, and you're just non-stop traveling. This has been my life for like 13 years, and you learn so much weird and creepy history. This is every explorer's best place, the Wawa. Everyone comes here, it's quick and easy, you get your best foods, your best coffees, and you're ready to go explore some of the best places on earth. Cinnamon cereal coffee, it's closed though, dang. French vanilla it is. I don't care what coffee I got, I just took French vanilla and said screw it, it's Wawa, it doesn't matter, it's still good. Right now we're pulling up to all the boats, you can see them right here. We're now on the boat.
Guys, right now, what time is it you think? Like, okay, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. right now, and we're inside of a bathroom where we can use our lights because it's still so dark and we can't film or do anything yet until the sun comes out. So we're just kind of camping out right now, waiting 3 hours before the sun rises so we can film this place for you guys. And also, I'm excited because this is my second time ever doing any sort of abandoned casino boat, ever. This is rare for all of us. The Blue Horizon was once a casino cruise off the Florida coast, but keeping a ship like this running wasn't cheap.
After just a few weeks on the water, we're learning why the Blue Horizon Casino cruise has not been operating the last few days. News Channel 5's Jason Hackett live at the Port of Palm Beach to explain what's going on. Jason?
Hey guys, in just a few hours, normally here at the Port of Palm Beach, you'd have people lined up here along this walkway, getting ready to get on the Blue Horizon Casino cruise for a night of fun and gaming. But it turns out all those passengers have been given vouchers and will have to wait until at least Labor Day.
Engine breakdowns cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and every trip out past U.S. waters to get around gambling laws made the whole operation legally sketchy.
Casino cruise lovers in Palm Beach County have been dealt a bad hand for years, and Robert Weisberg knows it.
People call up and ask the same question you are. Oh, you're not sailing. You're that same boat that was here before.
The most recent mechanical setbacks for Blue Horizon doesn't help the reputation. Just last week, a lightning strike blew out the boat's communications. Days later, a knocking sound from the engine led to concerns over safety. All of these concerns, leaving them with only one choice.
Put brand new engines onto these boats. This is going to cost us over $1 million.
Add in lawsuits and money bleeding out of the business. And by 2001, the Blue Horizon was pulled out of service and left abandoned. And if that wasn't enough, the man behind it all would later be assassinated. But we'll get into that later.
Disappointment turns to anger for one Palm Beach County family. They tell us they bought tickets for a casino cruise. Turns out, though, the boat's not running, but the family's still on the hook for the money.
Worst of all, she says her fiance's credit card is being billed 3 times more than what they paid.
We are off right now. This is the captain's chair. It has been pitch black. We waited 4 hours at this point to get onto this ship and to get some sort of light so we can start this film. Even for us, this is my first time even, look, it's still dark is what I'm saying, but it's enough light when I turn my light on where we could film now. Look at this. It is so windy out here. It is very rough today. You can hear that wind roaring. These are the blueprints of the boat. Look at this, even you can even see it. All the casino tables. We're about to go downstairs where these blueprints take place. So, all right, explorers. Now, what makes this place super special is, look at it. You got all the chip sets here. It's absolutely insane. The roulette table.
Everything is here. Nothing is damaged. Nothing's graffiti. It's honestly beautiful. It's been sitting here abandoned since March of 2016. That's over 9 years of just decay and just forgotten about. A whole boat, a whole casino boat. It is nuts. The history is very complex, and there's so much to this boat. There's mafia ties. The first people that owned it died, that they were murdered. There is so much that is involved here that we need to do a big story time.
Who was the owner of the Blue Horizon cruise? Gus Boulis was born in a small fishing village near Kavala, Greece. From a young age, he knew what it meant to work for every penny, helping his father with fishing and doing odd jobs to support his family. Life wasn't easy, but Gus was determined to make something of himself. As a young man, he joined the Merchant Marines, traveling the world and learning the ropes of business and opportunity along the way. Eventually, he jumped ship in Canada, arriving in North America with nothing but ambition and a relentless drive. Gus started from the ground up, working countless jobs before building a fortune in restaurants, real estate, and eventually the gambling industry. In the 1990s, he founded SunCruz Casinos, turning luxury yachts into cruises to nowhere, where passengers could gamble legally in international waters. One of his most famous ships was the Blue Horizon. Gus's success brought wealth and notoriety, but it also attracted dangerous attention. After selling SunCruz in 2000, disputes over the sale and connections to organized crime led to his murder on February 5th, 2001.
So with all that being said, let's explore the Blue Horizon. First off, I just can't believe that we are on a freaking boat right now. Again, we are on a boat in Florida. Yeah, roulette has always been one of my games to play. I always put all my money on black every time, and yeah, I always lose, so me gambling is not good, but look at all the casino chips. Look at this. It even shows, what the boat used to be. I can focus right on there. Island Breeze Casino. See, I never gotten into this game. This is called Crabs. I think. If I'm wrong, I don't know much about this one. But it's so cool. I mean, the whole aesthetic here, the cards, everything about this, how it's left with the whole row of just rust and, mold and dust. It just shows how decay it really is. Look at this. This is sick. I never played anything with this, but you got all the balls with the numbers. They would put it in there and they would roll it. I want to do it. I want to spin it. That's so sick. That's so cool. I love it. But yeah, this is the game I like. Cash boxes. Maybe they go in the slot machines. I'm just guessing, but I think so. It looks like the money would come out of there, deposit out. Really quick, what are we seeing? It seems like there's cars over there. Active. It's an active yacht. Someone's living right near this place. But that wind is roaring. So you can see how dark it is too without the light. Look at that. Gotta have the light on. Oh, this was cool. This is how you were given your money. Look at that inside these tool sheds, just full of freaking money. So cool though, just to be behind all this at a casino. You'd never get to do that. Look at that. Yo, that's so sick. The casino cards with your money on it. Imagine there's millions on here. Some rich, this could be a rich guy's card. I love it. I think it's the whole aesthetic. I mean, this is American history too. It's the idea of hopping onto a boat, going on a cruise to nowhere, they called it, where they would just float around for 3 hours or whatever, for miles, and they wouldn't go anywhere, just back to the same dock, and you're able to really try to either make money or lose money. But it's just the aesthetic of the idea of this is what you used to do instead of just driving up to a casino. I'm surprised these didn't stay in business. I wonder why. It's something different. I like it. But again, I guess if you're on a cruise for 7 days, it makes sense if you're doing that. But for a day, sounds cool to me. All right, so this is the Quick Hit Platinum by Bally Slots. And there's a whole bunch of slots here. What's crazy is some of the slot machines fell. They're on the floor. I don't know if people came in and destroyed them. Advantage 5. Thunder Warrior. But these are still outdated slots. I bet you they don't even use half these anymore. Look at this though, the Wheel of Fortune on the floor.
My God, that's so sick. This slot machine is always used today. Everyone loves the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at this. Welcome and good luck, Blue Horizon Casino Cruises. These are very old school ones. They don't even look like this anymore. The ATM machines, look at these. Sorry, temporarily out of service. The old school stickers. It's the old Dunkin' cups. It's not that old, but you can see the decay on it. Look at the decay. You can tell no one's been here in forever. The cobwebs are just growing right on it. I love that. But these slot machines are crazy. There are so many. I can't imagine when this place was active, how, the cigarette smokes and the people drinking and they're just, cruising on the cruise ship, getting money. I never heard of Jungle Wild or Gusher. Jewels of the Night. Don't know any of these. My cousin, if you guys know, my cousin owns an arcade. Sometimes we would sell casino slot machines, and these are the ones we would get. And this is going back when I was 10 years old. So I don't even think they make these styles anymore, but it's cool to see them on this ship. But look how old the windows are, and they're kind of faded out. It's super dirty. Dean Martin's Wild Party? I've never even heard of this. This is a cool one. I played this one before. Zeus. So far, this is my favorite one. Something about the Wild Party. Although this one's fresh too, though. Look at that. Reminds me of some vampire anime. Comment down below if you know any of these. Huge overview, but look at this. Slot machine rows and rows and rows. Even in the middle. And you got the games in the back, which we were just at. Alright explorers, first off, if you're new here, I'm Josh, I'm Exploring with Josh. I go to a bunch of abandoned places all around the world and we document some of the craziest things on earth, including this casino vote. Now, it costs a lot of money to do this stuff, so I do have a Patreon. If you like what you see, you can subscribe to it. I have a Discord server where I talk to everyone on it. Even while I'm in here, I was messaging the Discord and being like, hey guys, I'm inside this boat, and I would tell people where I'm at. So you guys would be the first ones to not only get to talk to me, but also know the what we're doing and what's going to be coming out soon. What is up explorers? I'd like to thank today's sponsor, you guys, for my viewers, everyone who's been donating monthly on Patreon, and for those who have been buying my merch on the Exploring Cruise store. So because I don't get a lot of brand deals like other channels do, I use the money that you guys give me to help support my team costs and my production costs. Now, team costs are like my mom helping me with the Exploring Cruise store. Or my editors who make these beautiful videos that you guys watch every single Sunday. Or even my brand manager who helps keep my business running behind the scenes. Now, my production costs are things like my hotels, my food, my flights. They cost a lot of money, and I'm not even staying in 6-star hotels, 5-star hotels, and I'm definitely not flying first class either. So whether you guys support every month on Patreon or even just one time through buying the merch on the Exploring Cruise store, it all goes a long way and it keeps this show on the road. Explorers, if you have never checked out the Exploring Crew merch store, or if you haven't in a long time, the link in the description down below. Check it out. I have multiple new drops coming every single month. We sell photos, we sell unique trading cards. I just got brand new merch. Check it out. It says Exploring Crew, and the Japanese letter up top stands for rebellious, being rebellious. In the back is also, in my favorite, some of the coolest merch out there. Again, guys, we only drop the finest merch ever, but it just goes well with what I like to do. I like anime, I like being rebellious, I like this kind of explore, I like street art. So for me, this is one of my favorite hoodies. This is some of the best quality merch you can get. It's like going to the store and buying something at the mall, even better. Now, if you have never checked out my Patreon, or if you haven't in a while either, my Patreon is in the link in the description down below. I have a reward tier list that for the price of a coffee, one time a week, you can get your name posted at the end of my credits for every single video. Oh, one more thing. Did I mention if you join Patreon, I have a Discord access so we can talk all day? Once again, guys, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Again, you guys are the real sponsor and also my favorite sponsor. Let's get back into the video. The boat is pretty big. I want to see the bottom floors before we go to the top. And I don't know, we're probably going to hit the engine rooms downstairs and who knows? I've never explored much boats. Oh, this is sick. Look at all the TVs. 3 sharp flat screen TVs. What's over here? Just, air conditioners. And you know how casinos are. Like with their, AC or ventilation air systems. They needed the best because everyone smoked. A lot of lifeguard stuff. Boxes and crates. PS. Tons of cool stuff. Look at this. One of the rails for the slot machines. This looked like a pirate one. You got rum right there. That's cool. Even some unopened products. It was chipboards for slot machines. It was old chipboards. Look at that. Look at that. The Island Breeze Casino, Palm Beach. I don't know what this thing was, but that's the whole brand before. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So deck 1 was Rebecca's Grill, buffet style eating, and then it had table slots and players club. But deck 2 had slots and KT Jesse's bar, and then deck 3 was Diane's bar. I didn't even know this, which means when I started the video really quick, I was in the captain's area. That's where I was, and that was here, which is deck 2, which means there's another floor under here, and I didn't know about because when I came in here, it was like pitch black. Let's go check this out. You can tell it was a cool boat. This is so awesome. I'm on a boat. I can't believe it. The wind is so bad. That's how windy it is over there. It's a really rough day today. It's 47 degrees here in Florida. It is freezing. It is cloudy. It's almost like we're in a windstorm here. In Florida, why is it so cold? I'm in my hoodie. This area is cool. This is where all the tables were. Holy crap. The back end. Security systems are all here. This was a security area. I love this. Casino keys. Oh, they're all gone. Slot keys. Nothing left. This is so freaking amazing. All right. Tons and tons of roulette tables. But they had a lot of tables. Not just slots, but a lot of everything. Oh, so this is where some of the keys are. Over there, all the chips would be. I like how all the chips are upstairs. Oh no, there's chips here. Check it out. Hang on. So much dirt here. Here we go. Look at this. A lot of chips. And these chips are empty. Like blank. They're just blank chips. They're still in the packaging. They didn't say the brand on it. Got money, yo. We got money. In 2000, Gus Boulis agreed to sell SunCruz to lobbyist Jack Abramoff and his partner Adam Kaidan for nearly $150 million, but the deal wasn't clean. To secure it, they staged a fake $23 million down payment with a fraudulent wire transfer. The sale went through, but Boulis secretly kept a 10% stake in the company. That hidden detail turned friends into enemies, and the new owners into bitter rivals. Oh, these are all open. The other ones weren't. What if the people were inside trying to find money? They're all open. And stuff is thrown out. I wonder what happened. Looks like they were trying to fix this up, maybe? I don't know. This boat is pretty much done for good. I'm not surprised if it goes up for sale for such a low price to get it out soon. Oh, this is sick. Look at that sign. I love when I see signs like this with your history and what you know, and then you see the signs. That's so cool. It's so funny because they were literally blending in with blue horizons, which you see, and then they had the old Island Paradise signs upstairs with the chairs.
Am I crazy, or do I hear music?
All right, let me check.
Go in there.
Oh shit. There is music. So it's gotta be the boat next to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a boat right next to us, guys. Literally right next to us by 10 feet. That I guess people must be in right now. And we're 10 feet from them. Because listen. I'm not sure if you can even hear that, but there's something. And what the hell's down here? I'm gonna check it out. Let's get down here. Dude, this is a straight shot down, guys. I gotta be careful. This is bringing us right into the engine room. I mean, literally straight down. Look at this. Like, it's straight down. It's like going down a ladder almost. This is nuts. I don't know. This is sketchy. Oh my God. You just hear the water. Oh shit, it's a ladder, bro. What's down here? Use my camera to look. Hang on. It's like a submarine. It's just all the engine stuff. That's all it is. Holy shit. You're right. This is how we got in through this door. The people are right there. But with that music, it's good.
Check this out. Now, why the hell would that be illuminated like that if there's no electricity?
So that means, no, you know what they're doing? It could be, it's something from downstairs, so they might be doing some electricity to pump out water every now and then. That could be the only thing. All their meat products and steaks.
I'm surprised it doesn't smell.
Yep, actually, yeah, they did a good job cleaning. Bro, this place was the buffet.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Because of all the slots to put stuff.
Yeah, this was the buffet. That's cool. Look at that. They probably put like slices of pizza or something. Or the dessert. Dessert was right there. Just a bunch of cards.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. All the old playing cards.
Yeah.
Tons of them, bro.
Holy crap.
Tons of them. Rebecca's Grill. Nice. Oh, so all right, here we go. Here's where they collected their money and earnings. This one probably had the most people. This one has like 4 different computer slots. That's cool how they did it. So this was right here. This is where they ate, like a little sitting ground to eat at the buffet. And then you got, yeah, where they would give you the money back if you won. Blackjack table, look at this. It looks like it was still set up like someone just left. Or everyone left because something bad happened, like a zombie apocalypse. And they all had to leave. They ditched everything. Got the cards right here. A winner's hand with the chips right there. Ain't that eerie? Abramoff's partner Kidan soon brought in his own muscle, Anthony Big Tony Moscatiello, with ties to the Gambino crime family, and Anthony Little Tony's Ferrari, a so-called security man. Millions of SunCruz dollars were funneled to these men under suspicious contracts. To outsiders, it looked like business. Prosecutors later called it mob extortion in plain sight. I don't know how we're getting off this boat yet. Obviously, they're living right there. People are living right on the side of this boat, so it's kind of sketchy. Maybe they're gonna leave and we get lucky and then we could jump off. Maybe they're gonna go to breakfast or they're gonna do something. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But we're gonna, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. All right, deck 3, the last one. Let's check this bad boy out. Well, so at this one, look at that door. Just, you know, this door's like broken open, barely hanging on for life. This place is really cool. So this was like the very chill area, almost like a whole lounge. Got the colorful chairs. I like the purple and black with the tan. All blends well, and even like the whole ceiling and the walls, the whole blue color. And you got Diane's bar. Yeah, check this out. You got the whole blue color scheme with the purple. Looks really cool here. Oh, look at this, the Jamie Gold poker room. I like this room. It rusted out.
That's the crunch that we're feeling in the morning.
Yeah, oh, see, so this is where the leak is. So it must be a leak. And the water's damaging all the chairs here. This is the coolest bar, though, of the whole building, you know? This looks super sick. And you got Diane's bar. I love the name of it, Diane's bar. I mean, that might be Diane right there. Huge picture of Diane. I mean, dude, if that's Diane, everyone would be here at Diane's bar. It's almost reminding me of like a bowling alley bar. Something about this aesthetic reminds me of like a bowling alley. But I mean, this is pretty much all that's left here. This freaks me out right here. The elevator's not even like level to the floor here. It's half on. You can see it. I would never go in there. Blue Horizons, they welcome 6 people on the elevator. Good luck and enjoy. They're saying literally good luck. Says that music scares the hell out of me. Anyways, I don't want to get demonetized for it. Let's turn. All right, so moving forward, this was the captain's crash pad. Let's be honest, this is super cool. The start engine and stop it. The bow thrusters. What a crazy view though. Look at that. That boat right there in front, I also think is actually abandoned. I think that one's abandoned, and I think the other one might be too. But that one for sure is. I think. I don't know. Either way, I'm not here for that. But this whole dock is nuts. This is a cool navigator system. I don't know too much about any of this though. Just looks like a bunch of buttons to me. But it's still epic. I like this though. Oh. Something moved down there when I did that. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, this is sick with the compass. The captain would be here while everyone's gambling away. It's so cool. I like this. Look at their bed. I love that. Infowars.com. If you know, you know, but we're in Florida. Come on. Back at where we started. The whole entire system, blueprints and all. They had a dance floor and a musician area. Didn't really notice that when we were down there. The covered deck, unless this is outside. I'm not sure. This is like all the bank vaults. All the money was stacked in here. No one's breaking in these, and they're so heavy they just leave them on the ships anyways. But check this, the wristbands. Oops, hang on. Yeah, check out these wristbands. $5,000, $2,000. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I love that. All just hanging out here. I wonder what those are for though. Like, is it like that's how much money you won? You're spending currency. Oh, currency bands. Look at that. The whole stack of currency bands. $500 and $10,000 currency bands. Not sure. Yeah, money, baby. Printing money out here. On February 6, 2001, Gus Boulis was ambushed in his car in Fort Lauderdale. Witnesses saw a black Mustang pull alongside him before gunfire erupted. Moscatiello and Ferrari were convicted of orchestrating the hit. All right, we're leaving the boat now. Nah, bro, it's really not. The guy's music's off. Good job. Wow, we did it.
All right, guys, there's some annoying noise over there, but anyways, we are done and we are off the ship. Obviously, if you watch the clip, we ran off that boat. But the fact, guys, we were on this boat for over 6 hours. It is 12:17 right now. We first left at 4 a.m. We've been on the boat since 5 a.m. just surviving. Guys, this was our great video and I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel good. I'm excited. That was so fun.
Thanks to all my Patreon members who support these videos, but especially Urban Legends, Maddie Godbold, Melissa Valine, Stefano Magadino, The First Haunted 1821, Jason, Voices from Beyond, Skylar Guidry, Jessica Hebden, Echo, Misty Graham, Tim F., and Mr. Anderson.